at approximately 5 p.m., Harris County Sheriff's Office units were dispatched to the 13300 block of State Highway 249 here at this Walmart. They responded here in reference to a off-duty officer who was requesting assistance due to a shoplifting suspect that had fled from loss prevention here and produced a weapon. They were attempting to find that person. One of our deputies checked by this location to assist in that search. While that deputy was here at the scene, an additional shoplifting incident took place. The deputy and the off-duty officer that was here attempted to detain two shoplifting suspects in the parking lot. Those suspects were able to get into a vehicle and accelerated that vehicle towards the deputy, which resulted in the deputy discharging her firearm. No one was hit from the discharge of the firearms. The suspects did flee and struck several vehicles in the parking lot and were eventually apprehended near the intersection of North Freeway and Rankin Road. Both of those suspects were taken into custody. One of the suspects did attempt to jump from the overpass and broke his leg during the fall, so he is at the hospital. That was the driver of the vehicle. Charges right now are pending for aggravated assault on a public servant and felony evading for that individual. The other individual that was in the car is being charged with felony theft due to previous shoplifting convictions. So both those individuals are being filed on. The Sheriff's Office Homicide Division and the Internal Affairs Division are conducting an investigation into the officer-involved shooting portion which took place here in the parking lot. Once that aspect of the investigation is complete, the District Attorney's Office Civil Rights Division will take over and review the case.
So are they connected in any way, the two incidents, the two shoplifting incidents?
No, they're not. It was actually two completely separate incidents that were taking place. The deputy just happened to be here in reference to that earlier incident, trying to help locate this suspect. That's when the additional shoplifting incident took place, and the deputy attempted to help the officer that was already here working.
How many vehicles were hit with when the...
Two vehicles. The two black trucks back there are the ones that were struck by the suspect vehicle, and then the suspect vehicle themselves that crashed on the embankment wall of 45.
So 3 suspects detained total from 2 different incidents.
Yeah, so there's a separate suspect detained, but he was not related to the shooting or anything like that.
Okay, so for this incident specifically, it was 2 suspects.
Just 2.
And it ended on 45 and Rankin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else that?
No, not really. The individual, the driver that's being filed on, 49-year-old male, and the passenger was a 40-year-old male.
And now, just what you guys are doing out here right now, crime scene unit is just investigating.
Yeah, right now we're just conducting the officer-involved shooting portion of it, which involves, getting the officer's statement, collecting any firearms evidence, lots of measurements, photographs, that kind of stuff.
Okay, because shots were fired, but nobody was struck.
No one was struck by the shots, but there were shots fired, so it's being investigated as officer-involved shooting.
And the suspect also had shots fired as well?
No.
No, just the...
No, we didn't recover any kind of firearms or anything from the suspects. When they were charged with the aggravated assault on a public servant, that's due to them driving the vehicle at the officer that resulted in her discharging her weapon.
Gotcha. Okay.